in ancient India and many places across the world, there's a sacred relationship between a teacher and a student. And that when throughout most of time information was passed, it was passed through oral tradition from one generation to the next. And that this has been our lineage as humanity for knowledge expansion for the last 10,000 years or more, up until more or less the invention of the book. And even with writing being 10,000 years ago, we have this experience of it wasn't really used necessarily for storytelling for a while. And then even when it was used for storytelling, most people still didn't know how to read or write. So we have this deep ingrained linguistic mechanism within us, if you will, that is certainly compounded by the ability, technology essentially, and our interconnectedness through that. But essentially we're still dealing with the same fundamental technology within us, which is the voice and the human mind and our ability to remember things and connect with each other and have that experience be translatable between each other. So here we are. So this experience is something that what one might consider in like the animal world to be like imprinting, where there's like a baby goose, and the baby goose walks up to a bear, and the baby goose has lost its mom, so it doesn't know where bear could be mom. So now the bear is the goose's mom, kind of thing. But in the world of, let's just say, metaphysics or spirituality, in the world of yoga in India, there's the idea of the guru and the disciple, which is one of those student-teacher relationships that in the U.S. In many ways has been perverted, I guess, for lack of a better term, into something that the whole guru sort of archetype has been twisted, and that is what it is. And even just that word can be a triggering word for people. So that just is, for what it's worth, that we can recognize that there are these systems that don't necessarily have the same meaning to people, say, thousands of years ago that were practicing them that we might apply to them now. And obviously it's all dependent on our history, etc. So this idea, though, of passing on an energetic signature, energetic vibration, is something that we're always doing all the time, and it in many ways is kind of the foundational experience of that relationship of student and teacher. And this vibrational imprinting, if you will, is in many ways how people get started on the spiritual path. And this is a matter of however you want to say that. It's just your perspective, man. But the real kind of thing that happens is there's initiation, and usually when there is that initiation, whether it's formal or informal, this is called diksha. Diksha literally translates to initiation, but it usually means there's been a point of contact. And it doesn't have to be this like, you are now in this thing, although that is a thing. But it is more of just that, even a chance encounter with someone of, great accomplishment or magnetism or realization, that just that one chance encounter can change someone's life forever. And that we might not consider that to be a true sort of teacher-student relationship or guru-disciple relationship, but that sort of is the fundamental foundational experience of receiving energy from another person in that way, where there's imprinting, where, of course there's familial or romantic imprinting in that way. And the biggest one generally is friendship, I'd say. But this relationship between student and teacher is really valuable because we experience it sort of as distant from the rest of relationships. There's oftentimes a pull towards friendship or romance and the necessity of family. And so as we expand to finding mentors and that sort of thing. This helps us grow into ourselves and helps us discover more of who we are. And by finding others who have a vibe that we wish to resonate with, that's basically the idea of why you would want to be imprinted in the first place, or to imprint on others. And that might sound weird that this imprinting thing is happening, but the thing is that it's happening whether we know it or not, whether we like it or not, whether we are controlling the process of it. So being aware of it just means that now we're more participant in our own lives, so to speak, and we can actively seek this out, or as Rumi would say, what you seek is seeking you, or when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So enjoy learning and exploring and finding what resonates with you. Thank you.